Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Caesar Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday, June 6th, and the moon is in Capricorn. It's in Capricorn all day. Capricorn is a relatively serious moon. It really, in its way, is a bottom line moon, not in the same way as Scorpio is a bottom line moon. Scorpio wants like the bottom line of the feelings and the emotions. Capricorn moon likes to have the receipts. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign, so it likes to start things, it likes to be at the head of things, and it likes things to have a practical application. There isn't a practical application sometimes. The Capricorn moon thinks it's a big waste of time. So with that in mind, we have the Capricorn moon actually make a square to Chiron today. Chiron is in Aries, as we know, and the Chiron in Aries can express itself as a wound around, being who you are, being wounded because of how you declare yourself. We can kind of see that in the world, but it also can be a wound of a certain amount of immaturity. Chiron, as Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, it doesn't have a lot of experience, but it does seek out a lot of experience. In fact, that's what Aries likes to do, seek out anything that's new, because everything is new to Aries. And so there could be some with the sort of stern Capricorn moon and that tendency to want to just be bon vivant and just do what you want to do, and no one's going to tell me what to do. There could be some issues. And as I said in my astrological weather, if you're the type of person who has your own business, or you're in charge, this is a good day for you. But if you're not in charge, you're going to have to perhaps listen to somebody who is in charge and that you may not agree with. So, we deal with it. It's not a long-term thing, really. It's just today. We also have later in the day the moon make a trine to Uranus. That opens us up. Capricorn moon can be kind of staid, but that trine to Uranus opens the Capricorn moon up to sort of new ideas. And sometimes against their will, because Uranus tends to just happen when we don't have any control over it. In fact, that's one of the things Uranus teaches us. We don't really have control the way we think we have control. Bad news for the Capricorn moon. And then lastly, I want to talk about a biquintile, which I don't really talk about very often. Quintiles are kind of magical aspects in a way, and they bring us gifts that sometimes we don't even know we have. But there's a biquintile between Venus and Saturn. And so a lot of the difficulties today can actually be resolved by just being open to our natural gifts and our natural abilities. One of the most important things to do as a leader in any kind of organization is to figure out what your people are good at and allow them to shine through it. And so we see some of that today as well. So I think all in all a pretty positive kind of day. All right, so let's see what's going on here. What's blooming? Well, all this white that you see, those are wild roses, and this is actually a little bit of a weed patch that has to get knocked down. Although, what do they say about weeds? They're just plants that. There's an expression about weeds, but oh, here's the apple tree. Let me see. Oh, we got some little apples here. Still got some little apples here. There's an apple. There's an apple. Looks like we might have to there's an apple right there. See the little roundy things? Lots of apples on this tree. We're going to have to spray it down with a little neem, I think. So it looks like it might be getting a little wormy. All right, guys. So good day, I think. Productive day, and make the most of it. Check out my Astrology Kabbalah of June. For my Patreon people, I did put the next week's astrology up, June 11th, June 17th. Lots of stuff happening next week. So if you're a Patreon member, you can get an update. No, see it before anybody else does. I'm learning anyway. And thank you to my new Patreon patrons. I appreciate your support, and I'll send you out a little note and saying that. So still trying to catch up from my trip abroad, which was awesome. So it looks like we get a little bit of a clear day here. I think it's probably going to warm up quite a bit. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. I know I just was complaining about it being cold, but you know, it's June and it's like 40 at night. That's too cold. So it's a worthy complaint. But I'm not a good hot weather person, so I'm hoping that things as they happen slowly. What are the chances? All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Like, subscribe. Hi, Charlie. What are you doing? It's like I'm going to be in the picture. What are you doing, Charlie? He's such a nut. Come here, buddy. Everybody wants to say hi. Come here, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Come here, big boy. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, the terrible things. It's terrible. All right, for me and Charlie and all the flower fairies in my garden, have a great day. Namaste.